Write these lines with a steady hand and a light heart. We are in Acre now, Sophia and I, with the 5 Masyaf keys in our possession, and all the time in the world. Sophia is a seasoned traveler, and a fine companion to have so far from home. Tomorrow we will make our way to Masyaf, and once there, into Altair's library, to fulfill our father's forgotten dream. Forgive the shortness of this letter, dear sister, for it is late, and we are tired. Perhaps, with luck, the next words you hear from me will be in person. Con affetto, Ezio.
Here we go. The last Altair memory. Oh, I lied. Oh, we're here. Girl, you should have a coat on. It's cold out.
Such a climb. È così bello qui. This is where your order began?
It began thousands of years ago, but here it was reborn.
By the man you mentioned,
I
Altair?
can't see her face.
Altair ibn La'ahad.
So we'll just
He built
watch
us
from the
up
rear.
and set us free. He saw the folly of keeping a castle like this. It had become a symbol of arrogance and a beacon for all our enemies.
And the mandate for menacing hoods? Was that his idea as well? You mentioned a creed before. What is it?
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted.
That is rather cynical.
It would be if it were doctrine, but it is merely an observation of the nature of reality. To say that nothing is true is to realize that the foundations of society are fragile, and that we must be the shepherds of our own civilization. To say that everything is permitted is to understand that we are the architects of our actions, and that we must live with their consequences, whether glorious or tragic.
Do you regret your decision to live as an assassin for so long?
I do not remember making that decision. This life, it chose me. For 3 decades, I have served the memory of my father and my brothers, and fought for those who have suffered the pain of injustice. I do not regret those years, but it is time to live for myself, and let them go. To let go of all of this.
Oh, okay.
Then let go. You will not fall far.
I think she was supposed to say that. Or we were supposed to be conversating during this walk, but I messed it up by getting kind of hung up on the door to the castle there. There's way more than 5 key imprints on this door, unless there's just like one specific spot that you're supposed to put them in. Oh, that makes sense. There's 5 symbols, 5 keys, and I bet you use eagle vision to be like, oh, solve the puzzle, let's see. Sagittarius, Cancer, I think. I don't know what the rest of them are.
The end of the road.
Never mind, just interact.
What do you hope to find behind that door?
That's right.
Knowledge, above all else. Altair was a profound man and a prolific writer. He built this place as a repository for all his wisdom.
Do I have a dono page?
He saw many things in his life and learned many secrets, both troubling and strange. Knowledge that would drive lesser men to despair.
Quit chatting, SEO. I mean, I think I have a Patreon page, and I also have a Ko-Fi. I think they're linked
Sophia,
in my...
You should know by now that I am not a lesser man.
Is this word?
Ezio.
Oh, I can rotate the pieces. I did not mean
What
to
do
do
you
that.
hope to find behind that door?
Stop. Thank you.
Knowledge, above all else. Altair was a profound man and a prolific writer.
Nope.
He built this place as a repository for all his wisdom.
That seems right, I guess.
He saw many things in his life and learned many secrets, both troubling and strange. Knowledge that would drive lesser men to despair.
Does that worry you?
This one? Is that it? That's definitely not it.
Sophia, you
That's
should
it.
know by
There we go.
now that I am not a lesser man.
Ezio.
No. No. Okay, I gotta be very careful not to push circle to undo because it does not undo. Oh, am I supposed to be building these? I got it. I'm supposed to be building the eagle. Dirk. That was me being stupid.
You had better come out of there alive.
I plan to.
Explore the temple. Uno momento. Should have done that during the puzzle, but whatever. Better late than never. Oh, what? No more lanterns? Oh, God. This part. I remember this.
No books. No wisdom. Just you, fratello mio. Requiescat in pace, Altair.
I should use my eagle vision because I think if you do eagle vision, you can actually see his ghost walking with you. I forgot.
You have seen to my books.
Yes. Some we sent with the Polos. The rest will go with me to Alexandria.
Good. Very good.
Father, I do not understand. Why did you build a library if you did not intend to keep your books?
You should go. When the Mongols return, Masyaf must be empty.
I see. This is not a library at all. It is a vault.
It must stay hidden, Darim. Far from eager hands. At least until it has passed on the secret it contains.
What secret?
Go, son. Go be with your family. And live well.
All that is good in me began with you, Father.
In much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
What does it tell you? What do you see?
Strange visions and messages of ones who came before, of their rise and their fall.
Interesting. So Altair was shown the
What
same
happened to
messages that
us, Altair?
Ezio
To
was
our
shown.
family? What does the apple say?
But because we'd already passed lineage on,
Were the ones who came before.
we didn't get to see.
What brought them here?
How long ago?
Get rid of that thing!
Oh, I gotta go push the button on the wall.
This is my duty, Maria. If you are asked, say I sent the apple away. Tell them I sent it to Cyprus or Cipango, or that I dropped it into the sea. Tell them anything to keep men away from this place. This apple must not be found. Not until the time is right.
Sit for a moment and rest. Yep. Big rest. I just realized I never changed the recording to say memory sequence 9, but this might just be one video. If this is actually how it ends, we'll just tie 9 together. See that spooky Ezio pop in? I'm just realizing this is a different apple than the one that we had in the previous games.
No. You will stay here. I have seen enough for one life. Desmond?
He's talking to me?
I heard your name once before, Desmond. A long time ago. And now it lingers in my mind, like an image from an old dream. I do not know where you are, or by what means you can hear me. But I know you are listening. I have lived my life as best I could, not knowing its purpose, but drawn forward like a moth to a distant moon. And here at last, I discover a strange truth. That I am only a conduit for a message that eludes my understanding. Who are we, who have been so blessed to share our stories like this? To speak across centuries. Maybe you will answer all the questions I have asked. Maybe you will be the one to make all this suffering worth something in the end. Now, listen.
"40 years of assassin lure."
Do you hear me, Cypher? Can you see me? Ah, there you are. Good. A strange place, this nexus of time. I am not used to the calculations. That has always been Minerva's domain. I see you still have many questions. Who were we? What became of us? What do we desire of you? You will have your answers. Only listen, and I will tell you how. Both before the end and after, we sought to save the world.
I thought he was going to be like, "We'll tell you in Assassin's Creed 3, bye."
To work, each dedicated to a different method of salvation. should we fail in our efforts. Each vault's knowledge was transmitted to a single place. It was our duty, mine, Minerva's, and Juno's, to sort and sample all that was collected. We chose those solutions which held the most promise, and devoted ourselves to testing their merits. 6 we tried in succession, each more encouraging than the last, but none worked. And then the world ended.
Okay, we're just getting cutscene after cutscene of lore dump here. Moonbase 69, reporting in. The sun used solar flare. It was super effective on Earth. I see that we reserved the budget for the first cutscene of the game and not the last. Sucker for civilization. Yeah, the cameraman was dark. This is what happens, by the way, every time you restart a new playthrough in Civilization. Well, this is what happens to the last playthrough, or when you delete a save file.
The earth shook for days, the fires burned for weeks, and when the ash had settled, less than 10,000 of your kind still lived, and far fewer of ours. But we carried on, together, to rebuild, to renew. Listen, you must go there, to the place where we labored and lost. Take my words. Pass them from your head into your hands. That is how you will open the way. But be warned, much still remains in flux, and I do not know how things will end, either in my time or yours.
And like magically now the cutscene seems to be running in 60 frames and look pretty again.
Wait, look, his vitals are stabilizing. Something's happening. He's moving.
Desmond, can you hear me? Son?
That makes sense. Now I get who Bill is. I think we revealed that earlier.
I know what we need to do.
So I'm definitely learning that, ding dong achievement, there is multiple of artifacts. There wasn't just one apple, there was many apples. Ooh, do I force to sit through this? These are the same subtitles as Brotherhood. Havoc Engine. I keep seeing this thing like say 2016 and all these, and I'm just like, pfft. Apparently they stopped using this in 2016, and then I remember the Ezio collection came out 10 years ago, and there's been more time between now and I think the Ezio collection releasing than when this game first came out and they remade Ezio collection. Just minor tidbit. I didn't notice a thank you. You just dropped me back in as Desmond. Well, YouTube, thanks for being here. That's the end of Assassin's Creed Revelations. I may or may not add a bonus video with the Desmond memory sequences and the DLC stuff, but for now, that's the end of Ezio's story, and we continue on with Desmond and into Assassin's Creed 3. Bye, YouTube.